Hey everybody, it's Jim and Larry, and one of the things that we've been asked about constantly is our philosophies. And today we want to spend just a little bit of time sharing with you some of the insight and how they came about. So Larry...
Yeah, so some of the core philosophies that we believe in and that I believe in are that life is supposed to be fun, and there's nothing really more important than your joy and your happiness. And a lot of times in life we're living an experience that isn't joyful and that isn't happy. And how do you move from that into joy and happiness? And I've had homelessness, I've had drug addiction, I've been well over 350 pounds. I've had lived in poverty. I've had all these experiences that aren't joyful and aren't happy. But from that, I have developed certain philosophies that allow the pivot to move into happiness and joyfulness a lot quicker than one might imagine. And I hope that if you're someone who's maybe feeling stuck where you are, if you're someone that you just know that you have more to give and more to get, but you just haven't gotten there, what else, Jim?
Yeah, and I want to echo what you said, Larry. For me, there have been, really difficult times, and people oftentimes ask, and I've heard them ask Larry, but I've experienced them asking me, how are you so optimistic? Why are you so happy? The things that have happened to you, the things that you've gone through are devastating. And so the first thing I want to tell you, and this is a big key to, I think, unlocking a solid foundation to your own philosophy, is everything that I went through is my fault. I put myself through it. I caused it to happen. Like, life isn't not fair. It's completely indifferent. It doesn't care. Life doesn't even know that we exist in the grand scheme of things. Whatever we're going through is up to us to pivot and shape and grow through. But for me, it was really life or death a couple times. Like, when you're faced with things that are so difficult, so damaging, so devastating, if you don't find a way to see the good in that, then it will overwhelm you. So my philosophy when choosing life or death is always to live, and live the best life that you can. So we took some of those things that we had said to ourselves, and we realized the type of person that's really going to key in, hone in on the philosophies that we have are people that have likely gone through similar things. And you touched on a couple of those questions, but on our website we have a list of the things that you've probably said to yourself, and you rattled off a couple of them.
Another one is like, are you successful, but you know that there's more success coming your way, but you just haven't kind of unlocked that path to greater success?
Yeah, and have people, this is an interesting one, have people told you that you're a sucker because you try and always see the good in people? And it's funny, you and I have both experienced this, but I try and look at the best possible outcome in every situation. And a lot of times what'll happen is I get burned. 99 out of 100 times I'm gonna get burned, but that 1 out of 100 makes it worth it. And it's worth going through some of those challenges because there's always good, no matter what happens. You said it when you were addicted to drugs. You said something really good is going to come of this, and most people don't have that attitude. It's tough to maintain that.
One of my favorite sayings and a philosophy I live by is, my happiness depends on me, everybody else is off the hook. And it's a very freeing feeling when you can say my happiness depends on me, because that means you're in control. So it's not about our philosophy, and if you'll explore more, it's about how to alter and shift the conditions so that the conditions work for you. There's an art to it. We'll explain more as you go through our website. What else for someone who might find resonance with what we're saying? What might that person look like?
I think a lot of that is really answered in the website with those questions.
Great.
But it's, for me, it's someone that is almost there. And I've been almost there for a long time, and you've been almost there and then back. And it's for someone that's looking for sustainability in their life, looking for happiness, and just have probably been so happy in the face of things that shouldn't make you happy that other people got mad at you. Mm-hmm. And we've experienced that as well. So in conclusion here, we're not everybody's cup of tea, nor do we attempt to be. So it's really important that if you find something in those questions that resonate with you, know that that's just the first step. There's going to be tools. There's a series of things that we're going to be putting out that can help you really hone in on the skills to make the pivot, to master the spin, and to create the kind of reality that you want, which is ultimately the goal in the chasing or the pursuit and ultimately the acquisition of happiness. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. We hope you'll join us for more.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for watching.